Ooh. I like that. I'm keeping it. Ah, yes. Okay. Sorry. I was fiddling with the camera settings because I planned on recording during the day with sunlight. Oh, but it's nighttime now because I fell asleep by accident. Yeah, I was fiddling with the settings. And I figured, you know what, might as well make some really close adjustments, and then I found that. So, oh, sorry. As you guys can probably tell, I'm wearing a different shirt. That's because, with the last episode, I kind of realized that it was getting pretty late, and it was getting kind of ridiculous how late it was actually getting. It was a little bit past midnight. And I still had school in the morning. And so it's a new day and a new opportunity, and with the how many episodes do I have left now? Hold on, let me actually look in the, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 if I count the finale as 2 separate episodes. So we only have like 3 episodes, including this one, until we actually finish season 5, and that's like super crazy, unbelievably exciting. And I'm gonna take a swig of vanilla Coke before I actually do anything. Hold on. Okay. Alright, that was good. Close, damn it. There we go. Okay, so, let's just get started. My Little Pony, Season 5, Episode 22. Oh, so exciting. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Didn't we just shelve all the books?
Okay, we're starting off with books. This is a good sign.
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths.
You know, before I go off to college, I want to get like a professional
I've even devised a better system
massage.
for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find.
I also want to get my bones cracked by like a chiropractor.
Whoa.
Or popped, I guess, is better to say.
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
Ooh.
Impressive.
Best long weekend ever!
That makes me really happy. I organize my
sure
bookshelves
we can
all the
make
time.
Some time for a claw massage and a back rub too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
Aw. Okay, alright. Twilight episode. Sweetness.
I used to wonder what friendship could be, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sorry.
Sharing kindness.
I had a bag of Talkies before I actually recorded, so it's like... But I love Talkies, so... Hi, Luna. Nice flare. Megan McCarthy.
Whoa! That strange yellow orb in the sky. What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen
All
this
the
stuff.
sarcasm.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days.
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days. Even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Okay, so I know she's like a princess,
Get in the claw
and I
massage.
think maybe she's
It's
still
not
got to
like
do
you
like
missed
assignments for
anything.
Celestia and stuff. But what the hell? Does she really have weekends?
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good to see you, Discord.
I am
Did
bothered.
you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced? Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
I am bothered. Nice face though.
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
I don't get it.
Sneaky snake.
Just snaking around.
I hate those.
That one
They're all over my house.
It is?
Kind of
I don't like them.
an inside joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool, well, catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
Whoa. Okay, Discord. Oh, Spike! He's clearly up to something. I mean, you can tell,
Strange,
but
right?
I don't know what's going
Rainbow
on.
Dash and Discord had inside jokes.
What's Berry Punch doing?
Sometime in the last 3 days,
She was
I
fluffing up her
guess.
bushes.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Rarity?
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were
Spike.
able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
Oh, they're not old, darling. They're
Vintage.
vintage.
Yeah.
They're over there. I've even included my favorites by former cancel out designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Both.
Wow.
Twilight. This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Aren't you glad you did it? You're a card. Oh, please. You make me blush.
You
I don't
do seem to be turning a shade
Get
of...
it. That's intentional, but
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, oh, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
oh,
We were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees.
No.
Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along, too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun.
Oh, look at
that
Fluttershy in
we
that
had.
shot. It's so cute.
I appreciate that. Speaking of
Okay.
books, I should get these on the shelves. Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding
Did he
something
turn
did
all the
genuinely
apples
funny?
to oranges
Must have
or
been
what?
Some weekend.
Some pony sorry she missed it?
Yeah.
Or snacked.
Oh. I mean, it's normal. I mean, I hate this feeling so much. Like, whenever I feel like I missed something
Oh,
important.
we were just reminiscing
But,
about the best weekend ever.
He's everywhere
No.
today, isn't he?
It does.
Where
I
was
can relate to this.
Oh, yes. We had
But there's
just
nothing you
finished
can do
our
about
soup.
it.
And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
Gross.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Ew. That's not the consistency of peanut butter.
Twilight, we haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy wuggy?
Oh my god.
I'm not glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry
Okay.
that all this bonding happened
Like it-
while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out
What's
on
that
all
sound?
that bonding.
I knew it. You
Oh.
are jealous.
Does Spike just have the ability to indulge in that now because he's like, what is he, the royal secretary?
Sharing that experience would have helped me with my princess
And,
of
like,
friendship duties.
The entire castle is made of does he have the ability to eat the castle? Why have I not asked these questions before?
To do with the specific things they did together.
Or have I?
If we could
I don't
find out
know.
what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the
I obviously
science of
haven't gotten
friendship.
answers, I don't think.
I guess so.
I know so. You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better.
But I know I'm not really saying
I
much,
wouldn't have
but
asked you here if it wasn't important.
there's really nothing to say.
Important.
It's just as
I want to know how
relatable as any other
fun
Twilight
moments you
episode, but
shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake.
oh god.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too
That's a nice
funny.
Discord face,
Oh,
though.
but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All you apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly. I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away, and it chased after us.
What? What? How? I don't understand.
A stick.
We literally trotted for our lives.
What?
Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't, and it's already happened. Ooh.
This entire, like,
Time travel?
Marty McPie.
Absolutely not. Time travel is not something to be messed with. We simply need to
Aw.
recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table? Does it really matter? When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
I like how it's so cute.
All right.
He is-
So you
he's-
sat down at the table, and then what happened?
I don't know, like, what he's doing.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
Like-
but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth.
I don't know.
It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
I've noticed a couple of things. Me too!
Excellent. A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon, over here. No, nothing.
No. Sorry.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
This episode makes me really uncomfortable.
We've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate
And
every single detail
I don't
of
like
our
it.
previous
I mean, I get it, it's intentional, but still, it's like,
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now,
oh man.
I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should
Ah.
have another look at the data we've collected.
I like him in that outfit.
Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
He makes a good point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point.
Oh, don't worry, darling.
It's
I'm
true.
sure there'll be plenty
It's
of
harsh,
other
but it's
chances for you
true.
to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away.
Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
It's still not funny, and you doing, like... Okay, I get it. I mean, it's an inside joke between her and Discord, and she thinks it's hilarious,
I'm
but
not buying it. Not for a second.
I feel like it's a
Definitely
little,
something else going on here, Spike.
I guess it's a little rude
You should just drop this whole thing and
just
admit
to
that
say
you're
it like that to
jealous.
Twilight, because
Even
it's
if I'm
obvious
not
that she
able to
doesn't
laugh at what
understand it, and
happened,
she's
I should be
frustrated
able to
by
figure
it.
out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was.
Look how disappointed he looks.
If we don't break the spell, they're.
So sorry about that, guys. I ended up getting interrupted by something, and it was that something was rather urgent to deal with, so I had to deal with that rather quickly, and I literally just like up and left. Like, I paused my Bandicam because that's what I used to record my webcam, but where are you? There we are. I could not continue the recording, or I did not have the ability to really just figure out exactly where I left off. So I am just going to kind of just being careful that I don't spoil anything. I think alright, how about we do it like 14 minutes in on the dot, because I've seen that scene, and that was like right whenever we left off. And yeah, actually I want to save this right here. I want to save this because I do not want my video to lag, not now at least. Okay, so let's get back into it. Sorry again, I didn't mean for that to happen. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, dang it. Alright. That did not work. Why didn't that work? That doesn't make sense. How peculiar. Okay. 14 minutes. It's 14:01. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Makes sense.
There we go.
Some things just
Okay.
can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful. If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on,
Spell.
Spike.
What did
There's
I
no
miss?
time to lose. Zecora,
Oh.
what do you think? Can you undo
I
Discord's
feel like it's been
magic?
forever since we've seen Zecora.
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having
She knows
fun
what's
with
up.
Discord, that's why.
Ah, our friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Wow.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the
Someone
roots
had to
down and
ask.
emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Alright, it was great seeing Zecora again, and that was a great way to end that.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
Nope.
Nope, no glowing tushies here. Oh, maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went. Hey, gang! Ooh, you look excited! I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes! Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
She's so confident.
Embarrassed.
I feel
what if
so-
Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
I like the silly straws.
Twilight, darling. We simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was
Oh.
fun, but really wasn't.
Infinite
because
potion.
You were under a spell
Look at
that made
Spike.
what happened was
He does
fun.
not like where this is going. He knows it's
What
gonna be
kind of
messy.
fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest. The only reason
Did-
you won't drink
did
the
Applejack
potion is
just
because
say
deep
the
down in
My
your
Little
hearts
Pony
you know there's a
equivalent of what
chance
have you
that
been
Discord
smoking?
Has you under his power. Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah.
Well,
Top it off, you're accusing us of not being
in
able
all
to tell you
fairness,
what
I'm assuming he's
What do you
doing
take
this on
us for?
purpose.
Yeah.
This,
What do you take us for?
it does seem a little bit more
Hi, Twilight.
malicious
The gang mentioned
than
we'd all be hanging out
I feel like
together
what's acceptable.
today.
Is that a little mini schmooze
gang?
in like his...
Yeah, the peanut butter hoof gang.
Still don't get it.
It's still funny.
So much for that whole spell theory.
But it's still not funny. It's funny if you were there, but I wasn't there. I wasn't included.
Oh, Spike.
It's my own fault for staying in and having a book sortation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made
What
me
was that?
jealous.
I saw Discord's face. He
No.
like...
The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
Still can't get over that little
you
smooze.
didn't
Just
do anything wrong.
chilling out.
You're allowed to
His
share
little bow
things that
tie.
don't
Okay.
include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling, so you can let it go.
And, you know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Wow, Pinky. What excellent deducting skills.
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Obviously.
Of
Oh
course.
my god.
That whole
Oh, it looks like a
jealousy
piece
thing
of
was just
fan
a
art.
happy accident.
Nice.
Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend?
Okay, I
in the
get it.
name
It
of
was-
science?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he was
Most
good intentioned
definitely.
and that he's being serious and he wanted to teach Twilight a lesson.
Is that it was
But I
never
still want
my
to say that
intent to
this
make Twilight feel jealous.
is-
That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed?
It's not funny anymore. Yes!
I said, aren't you glad I've changed?
No. Wow.
Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend.
No.
No?
No.
Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
No. I'm enjoying this part.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell. Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Okay, I like this part. Oh!
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You! And you and you! Well, what's funny about spell? I don't get it. I'm being left out and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Oh, Spike. Oh! It's like tiny! Ah! Alright. Alright. So, how do I feel about this episode? Wow. Okay. I liked it. I will state that right off the bat, but I will say that it might, with the way things are going for season 5, and we've gotten pretty far into it. We only have 2 episodes left until the finale. This might actually be my least favorite episode, given the circumstances. Like, now that I've actually thought about it while the credits rolled, it's not, like I said, it wasn't bad. It was very good, and it taught a very valuable lesson, and it was freakishly relatable, especially from Twilight's perspective, but it was okay. I mean, like, if you were to give it a grade, you'd give it a B, where as opposed to every other episode in the season would get an A, and it looks bad in comparison, but in reality it's perfectly fine and perfectly acceptable, given the fact that every single episode was so amazing. And yeah, so that's it. That's all I can really say about it as far as whether or not it was good or bad. Now, I do believe that the main 6, I mean, I understand that Twilight kind of, fueled the flames, because she was getting frustrated and she wanted to have them reenact the entire scenario, and she just wanted to do all that stuff because she obviously was getting very upset about it and she just wanted to figure things out. But I do feel like the main 6 were a little out of line. I mean, I guess I can say that just a little bit. Like, enough to the point where it's perfectly reasonable and understandable. But me, like myself personally, being as antisocial as I am, though I've gotten better, especially over the past year or so, obviously this happens a lot. I don't really get out much, while my friends, on the other hand, go around town and do certain things, and they go to more conventions than I do because they're able to spare a little bit more money here and there, and so they have like their own separate experiences. And like I stated in my change video, I don't really have that close of a connection to my friends as I wish I could have. So there are inside jokes that I do miss out on, and there are like just things that make it so that sometimes, yeah, I do feel left out. But the thing is, I kind of state this a little bit into it. It's like, I don't understand what's going on, and you guys are kind of bothering me. Like, I don't say that like just flat out like that. I kind of give it little hints because, some things bother me more than others, and they're like, oh, okay, and they stop saying it. And I do the same thing whenever it's on the opposite end. So it's like, yeah, and I don't know whether it's just because I personally do this, but I feel like the rest of the main 6 should have understood and acted upon the concept of this was obviously bothering Twilight, whether she wanted to admit it or not. And so to constantly repeat the jokes that were bothering her and to just completely go on about how the weekend was just so amazing, even though Twilight had clearly missed it, you know, that I feel like that was a little beyond what they usually would have done. I feel like they would have been very quick to realize that it was bothering her, and like in reality, and they would have stopped, or at the very least went out of their way to spend the day with her so that she wouldn't feel left out, instead of having her like go through the whole going crazy process. I mean, was she like lesson 0 crazy? No, but you can tell there was a little bit of that classic Twilight anxiety going on there. So yeah, and Discord's Discord. I mean, I like Discord. He's really, really cool. I like his character. He's a very interesting concept, and I just think he's awesome. But I still don't know how I feel about him as far as, you know, morally, because, you know, he's Discord. Literally, his name means chaos and destruction, so it's like you can't expect him to be good all the time. And with the little bitty acts of body language and just how he is, you can tell he's very clearly a good character. But I do feel like he was a little bit malicious and a little bit mean in this episode. And again, that's understandable. I mean, he's gonna have those moments, and he's gonna learn his own personal lessons, and I feel like he learned his own lesson, like in this episode, you know, especially at the end whenever he realized how Twilight felt. So that's the thing, and it's just, I don't know, did I like the way he behaves? Not necessarily. Do I know that it was necessary for the episode to have a plot and for Twilight to learn a lesson? Absolutely. So that's kind of how I feel on that matter. So yeah, it was still a good episode. I still liked it, but it was a little subpar compared to the other episodes that were in this season. So it was okay. It was okay. And with that being said, I will fly with you guys later.